Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to begin looking at systems of linear inequalities. We'll start by solving a single linear inequality and work our way up to the system of inequalities. When we solve a system of inequalities, this will lead us to the next problem called linear programming. So we're going to work our way through quite a bit today. Let's start by just solving a single linear inequality. So we're going to look at the solution set of 2x minus y strictly greater than 0. In order to find the solution set, we're first going to graph the underlying line that represents the solution if we were to write this as an equation. So we're going to graph 2x minus y equals 0. So we could rewrite this as simply 2x equals y. So this is the graph y equals 2x. Now, when we sketch our graph of y equals 2x, we don't want to draw a solid line, we want a dotted line because the original inequality is a strict inequality. So we have strictly greater than 0 instead of greater than or equal to. So I'm going to sketch y equals 2x, just getting a rough idea. I know it's a straight line, the slope is 2, so this is y equals 2x, but I don't want it to be a solid line because we have the greater than or equal to, so I'm going to make it a dashed line. Okay, there we go. Now, we need to figure out what other points are going to be solutions to our inequality. So anything that's on this dotted line is not a solution, right? Because if it's on the dotted line, then 2x minus y actually equals 0. And so what we do to figure out which set of points are going to be our solution is that we pick a point anywhere on the plane that is not on that dotted line. So I'm going to pick the point 1, 0. X value 1, y value 0. And I'm just picking that because it's an easy one to locate. I know for sure it's not on my dotted line, and so the point 1, 0 is definitely not on the line. And what I'm going to do is we're going to test it in the original inequality. So I'm testing my point. So I'm going to take 2 times the x value, so 2 times 1 minus the y value of 0. Is this greater than 0? If this is true, then we'll shade in everything on the right side of our diagonal line. If it's false, then that means that the points on the other side of the diagonal line have to be the solution. So let's see. So 2 greater than 0? Yep, this is true. So our solution then are all the points that are on the right-hand side of the diagonal dotted line. So you just want to shade it in. And this is our solution set. So graph the solution. This shaded region is our solution. Okay. So it's pretty simple to solve a linear inequality. You first want to graph the line, and then you test a point on either side. Now, just to show us what would have happened if we had tested a point that was not in the solution, so let's try -1, 0. If I had tested -1, 0, we would have 2 times -1 minus 0. Is this greater than 0? And then we have -2 greater than 0. And this is false. And so that tells us that the side of the plane that has -1, 0, that is not our solution set. And so we would still shade in the right-hand side exactly like we did before. So it doesn't matter if you pick a point that's in the solution set or not, you'll always be able to figure out which side of the line is your solution set.